How are you doing today? My name is Kim Douglas, coming to you guys from Prosperous Property Investments. Just coming to share a couple prosperity points, help you out a little bit in your life, help you out a little bit in your business. So sorry for the time delay. My phone decided to have a panic attack and not want to type anything on the screen. So there we go. So as you're coming in and as we're getting started, I'm going to share this really quickly in a group or two. And then, like I said, just let me know how you're feeling, what's going on in your world today, and we'll have a conversation. Today, the topic is going to be, what's your report with building rapport? What's your report with building rapport? So I'm going to share this really quickly. Like I said, my phone decided to have like a panic attack and not want to type any other characters. So I was just like, okay, moving on. So that's where we're at. All right. And I just wanted to say I miss you guys and I am checking in with you today. So let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing. Like I said, I'm sharing this really quickly in a group or two. Invite some more friends to this little party, and we will get started. Yes. So what have I been up to? A lot, a lot. I guess that's a good thing, when things are going well and things are picking up speed and getting busier, to the point where I'm not even playing about hiring the VA, need some more additional help. And there's nothing wrong with that, Alrighty, so I'm sharing this really quick. Like I said, as you're coming in, go ahead and let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what's going on in your world. Tell me something great, And we will get this party started. I am just going to copy this right quickly, and we'll get started. So like I said, the topic today is going to be, what's your report when building rapport? And I'm going to explain what I mean by that in just a second. So as I'm sharing this, I'll go ahead and just tell you that, what I mean by what's your report with building rapport is just that. So are you having any problems with closing deals or with people actually receiving the message that you're trying to share? Are you having any difficulty with that? Do you feel like you need to convert more people into what it is that you're offering? Do you find that you're having a hard time just convincing people, to listen to you or about your product, your service, that you have something really great to offer, Hey, thanks for popping in. You have something really great to offer, but it might seem that maybe you're not closing enough, maybe you're not bringing in enough profits, maybe you're not closing deals. What you do is, what is your report when building rapport? So do you think you're A+ at building rapport? I'm explain what it means to build rapport in just a minute. But do you think you're an A+? Do you think you're doing a great job at, like I said, helping people to understand why what you have is valuable and why you're the person that they need to get it from? Do you do a great job at that? Do you think that sometimes you're good at, communicating what you're trying to say to other people, or sometimes you're not? Okay, so yeah, so that is what I'm talking about today, right? I just got another alert. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so that's what I'm talking about today. So basically what I mean by building rapport is that you have to kind of break down those barriers. You have to break down the walls of you basically transforming a stranger to stranger connection into a, friendly figure that a person can listen to and respect their opinion. It's really hard to convince someone who's a stranger. It's going to be a lot harder to convince anyone who is not considered a friend or friendly if that's what you're trying to do. You want them to see your point of view, but it also starts with you seeing their point of view. Like I said, someone has to see you as not a threat. Sorry, sharing this on the computer. Someone has to see you as not a threat in order for someone to even hear what you're trying to say to them. So before you offer any product, before you offer any service, before you tell them how great you are, you have to learn to focus on the person in the audience that you're talking to. Because realistically, people care mostly about themselves, And when you are marketing and when you're selling something, you want to go in straight for the jugular and say, this is what I have. This is what you need. This is why you need it. And the person, oh, my screen, it literally blacked. I don't know what happened, but it says I can resume. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Technical difficulties, don't know. But yes, like I said, you have to, change the demeanor of the conversation from you being a stranger to the other person that you're talking to being comfortable with you. Someone really close to me said to me today, how did he say it? He said it, Joseph Walker, he said that you can't really charge a fee unless someone sees you as a friend. And that's so true. Like when you want to talk to somebody about something, like literally their guard is up. People have antennas. People immediately say, okay, what is this person trying to sell me? Okay, what does this person want from me? You have to break those walls of resistance down before anyone's even going to hear your message, before anyone is going to understand why it is important to even listen to what you have to say. So that's why I'm asking the question about what is your report of building rapport? Are you doing well at it? Do you need to work on it? Do you totally not know what I'm talking about, right? So here's a couple ways that you can just kind of break down those walls of resistance so that you can get to know somebody in a short period of time. Or, like I said, break those walls down so that they no longer see you as, a foe, but they start to see you as a friendly figure who they can listen to and they respect a little bit, and then they want to understand or want to learn more, right? So take the focus off of you and start to focus on them, right? Just have a conversation. There's a few things that most people gravitate to, right? You can pay attention to detail. You can pick up on cues of what they said. You can ask them, about their family. You can ask them about their job or their occupation. You can ask them about their hobbies. Find something that you have in common that has nothing to do with your business, that has nothing to do with your product, that has nothing to do with your service, because they're not going to buy from you or even hear you unless they consider you to be friendly, right? So don't even talk about that for the first 10 minutes, or, as you feel the walls of resistance coming down, then you feel it's the right time to approach someone with your product or your service. But like I said, you have to, make them like you, make them know who you are a little bit, make them like you and trust you before they're going to, trust you enough to spend their money with you or give you more of their time. That's kind of something that you have to earn. It's not something that you just walk up to somebody and say, hey, I'm your best everything. You need to believe everything. People want to know who you are first, what you stand for, and if that's in a line with what they believe or what they want. So that's all I got for you guys today, is that, check your report on building rapport. Like I said, there's just a few things that you can hone in on or focus on. Find something that you have in common. Talk about that. Break the ice a little bit. Get to know them a little bit. Do they have kids? Do they have family? Do they have pets? What is it? Do they like to go on vacation? Do they like to travel? Find something that you have in common first before you decide to talk to anybody about your product, your service, or your business. And then in listening, you would know if even what you have is valuable or would be valuable to that person who might be a potential customer or client. So that's what I got for you guys. You guys can Go ahead and like, comment, share if you want to. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming and for spending just a little bit of your time with me, which is your most valuable commodity. And if you guys want some more information about what we got going on and how we can help you out with the building the rapport, and how you can get help with that, and just moving forward in the right direction, go ahead and send me a message and I will give you some tips. All right, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I just want to say thank you so much, and you guys have a prosperous day and or night on purpose.